Welcome to Expedition. In Expedition, you'll be able to build a fantasy team while exploring Europe. You'll start by choosing your favorite player or virtual pro as the captain, customizing your team name and look, and selecting your starting group. The rest of your squad will be initially made of reserve players randomly picked from all UEFA nations. The map is the main hub for your expedition, where you can see your current location on each group and strategize your next moves. Nations and groups will be unlocked as you defeat more and more nations for the first time. Winning games will also award you with the ability to build a road between your current location and any unlocked nation within the group. Roads are important because you can only attempt to move and play against another nation in the same group if there is a road directly connected to it. Win the match and your new location will be the defeated nation. Lose the match and stay where you are. Be careful, losing a match may also penalize you with the destruction of a road. With each match you win, you'll be rewarded with a player from the defeated nation. This way you can improve your squad and construct a fantasy team of your favorite players. The first time you beat a nation, you'll receive a reserve player, the second time a substitute, and the third time a starting 11 player. You can take this player by discarding one from your squad, or you can completely reject it. By winning matches, you will also acquire pieces of a mosaic. Beat all 53 nations 3 times each to collect all the pieces and reach the ultimate goal of discovering the final image on the completed mosaic. It's time to begin your European expedition. Defeat all 53 nations to dominate Europe, and don't stop until you've completed the mosaic.
So there you go, guys. That is what this new series is all going to be about. It is the Expedition mode in Euro 2012. I obviously start with my virtual pro here, Tricky, and I've got all the... all the changes to make now. So I decided to stay with that team name. That was just automatically made that. Team abbreviation, I think I changed to TRK instead of TRI. I really like the kit, but then I was like, it looks too much like France. So I think we did make some changes in the kit department. Let's see what we done. I can't really remember, to be honest. But this, honestly, guys, this game mode is awesome. I've been like itching to play it. It's really, really cool. I just found out about it because I bought Euro 2012 a while ago and it was like £11. I was just like, there must be something more to this. So I went into it hoping for more. I think I went to do the challenge of the final, the Spain-Italy final. And I stumbled across this gem of a game mode. So this is what we're going to be playing. And basically it might be a bit boring at first. I don't know if boring's the word, but it's not going to be as wicked football as maybe you're used to seeing because of the team we start with. Yes, we have got Tricky up front. He's an 89. He's my virtual pro. He's maxed out everything. So he is a really, really good player. But he's going to be the only good player we've got. So we obviously need someone else to make the difference. I'll show you where we started in a bit. But you see the kit is taking shape slowly but surely. I played 2 matches in this, in this episode. I'll usually do 3, I think, because basically, I don't know if you remember in that introduction, but you beat a team once, you get their reserve player. Beat a team twice, you get their substitute player. And beat a team 3 times, you get one of their starting 11s. But the catch is you don't get to pick these. It's a random reserve player, it's a random substitute, and it is a random starting 11 player, which is extremely frustrating, and it made it all the harder with the teams we were starting off at. This was basically the team that I was getting together now, my randomly picked reserves from all different nations. I didn't recognise a single one of their names. I was basically randomising the squad there, just looking for maybe one good player, but nothing came, so I just got on with it. We started in this group with Greece, Croatia, Latvia, Israel, Georgia and Malta. I liked the sound of Greece and Croatia. I think there'll be 2 good countries for us to play. But our first game was going to be against Malta. You see, we get a reserve player, a mosaic piece, and then we can build on the roads. We wouldn't lose a road if we lost this, because obviously there's been no roads built yet. Anyway, we'll start it off a bit. Tennyson's, that is our centre attacking mid, quite tall, sort of reminding me of Fellaini. I've liked him so far, but you'll see how that develops during the gameplay. I think we're going to cut to our first chance here. I don't really know what happens. This is why I find it's so weird doing these FIFA commentaries, because it's the only one I do a commentary of after I've played it. And I don't know, I kind of want to do it live. Anyway, Tricky out wide, whips a beauty in, straight into the corner. It was absolutely amazing. It was 6 minutes in, and it was proving how important he was going to be to our success. He would mean everything because he's a pacey player and he's actually right-footed and he can do a lot with his left. I think he's 5 stars on his weak foot. I think that's how it's measured, but it's beautiful. The keeper didn't even move. So there you go, 6 minutes in and we had the lead. It was looking quite simple. Tennyson's steals it back off them, lays another ball in for Tricky. 10 minutes in only now. We were through, 2 against 1. And I don't know what I was trying. I was trying for the sweaty goal, which maybe wasn't the best idea. Anyway, Tricky picks it up. And what is he doing? He's whipping it in and it gets cleared, I think. Yep, away it goes. No chance there for us. Tricky wins it back again. By the way, guys, I think that in the next few episodes... Oh, that was so close. A big chance, but couldn't quite make it. In the next episodes, I'll make the gameplay of the actual matches a bit shorter, I think. But this was one hell of a match, I promise you. So it's worth waiting out for. Brilliant defending there, if I may say so myself. Got myself back on the line because I knew that keeper was going to get beaten. Here they came again, though. Just teasing me on the edge of the box. Just could not get the ball back off them. Came out wide here. Slotted in for the next player. Across it goes and into the back of the net. You might notice that I'm not bothering to say their names at the moment. I mean, look at them. It's just impossible. I would have no clue who they are. I'm not even sure if they're real players because I don't know if FIFA have the rights for it. Like, because I know they haven't got the right for Wales, and Bale's called something like Bally. I don't know. Something weird, and it's like what Pro Evo did. Anyway, Tricky here managing to burst through a bit of luck. Again, it was 2 against 1, and it was another surely massive chance. In it went from Tricky, and I don't even know if I can say in it went because he couldn't beat the first player once again. Itchy. Okay. So that was half time. We're jumping into the second half. It's 60th minute in now. Bojanovic, see, I said his name. Downline it goes. Muzu, who was the goal scorer and their captain. Right, just no challenge at all, and he probably should have squared it rather than trying to score from that tight angle. It was always going to be a difficult one. Next chance for Malta. Bojanovic again on the wing. In it comes. Muzu's there. Header, post, keeper, in. Should have gone down as an own goal, but maybe not. But it's just annoying. He's such a small player managing to beat us in the air. And after it looking so promising, we were 2-1 down to Malta. Oh no, 2-2. I really can't remember our other goal. Did I even put another goal in? Wait, I remember Tricky scoring. I don't know if I put another goal in. I may well have skipped it on the editing side. Wait, Tricky scored. I'm sure we ain't scored another one. Oh well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, here's a chance. Across it went. Should have tapped it home. Somehow didn't. Bit frustrating. That was the 90th minute, and I think that pushed us through to extra time. You can't draw in this because you either have to lose, you either have to gain a player or lose a road to a country. So there is no drawing. Extra time started. 94th minute. Malta really pressing us now. It was that Muzu in again, and we thought we dealt with it. Came back out. Terrible passing. Bojanovic on the wing. In for Scary. Hitting the bar. Getting away with it, and we managed to clear from there. Bit lucky, Tricky gets it, and I cut it for some reason. Anyway, they're in again. It was Muzu. Misses, and it goes for a corner. We were holding on though, although we were defending extremely well considering the calibre of team we had. Although Malta, nothing special really, is it? Anyway, I was about to say Tennyson's cleared it, but somehow he didn't get there in front of him. Booted away, looking for Tricky, not getting anywhere near him. Tricky there, playing it down line for Gorilli, something like that. Gorilli burst through and just got owned. No pace in this team whatsoever apart from Tricky. Here's the quick throw, not quite quick enough. Defender gets there in front of us. I think, yeah, here comes the next throw. Tricky receives it. Goes for the shot, curling beautifully, and it's an identical, it's a carbon copy of the last goal. He scored 6 in in the 6th minute. Seems like a hell of a long time ago now, but it is beautiful. It's that left foot again, and he's not even left-footed. He's going to prove crucial to us. It was 3-2, and oh no, is it 3-3? No, 3-2. I'm struggling to keep a hold of this scoreline here. Anyway, 3-2 it was. We were on the attack once again, losing out stupidly. We defended so hard. 110th minute, Bojanovic is in. Looks like we've done enough there. He gets it back and slots it home. For a player of that quality, I'm sure he couldn't really do that, but there you go, that's FIFA for you. 3-3, 112 minutes in. Tricky, I assume, has got a hat-trick, but I can't remember who scored the second goal. Anyway, again, Tricky got in, smashes the bar, really, really unlucky, although he should have been scoring that. Comes back again, Halmosi, Garate, Gurilli, post. Oh, it was a horrible bit of luck, and that was 116th minute, so I really was starting to think that penalties were on the agenda now, and they were. Malta had the first pen, into the back of the net, beautiful penalty. This was one hell of a penalty shootout, let me just tell you that. Tricky steps up, and he buries it. Very close to the keeper, but not quite close enough. And it's into the back of the net. Malta step up again, and it's Blazovic who's going to take this one. Scores. Keeper couldn't quite get there, although he went the right way. I don't think I went up. I stayed low. Our player, Halmosi, here. What's he going to do? Taking his time. It's not right in the green zone, but it works out. Keeper can't do anything about it. And there you go. Level on pens. 2-2. Oh, it must be Katurja. Yeah, Blazovic is their keeper. Got that wrong. Okay, he slots it away. 3-2. I think Makarios Gorate slots it home. Then I cut it because honestly it went on forever. This is at 6-5. We needed this to stay in it. And he scores it. 6-6. There you go. And now it was sudden death. You miss, the other team scores, and it's game over. And they have missed. Malta have missed the first penalty of the game. Our chance to take the lead in the penalty shootout, subsequently winning it. But no, of course it would happen. An amazing save, kept this penalty shootout going. I know it says 5-5 there, but it's not. I don't know why it stays on 5-5. Malta slotted it, and we were still having to score. Our keeper steps up. Blazovic scores beautifully into the top left corner. We cut again here to, I don't even know what penalty this is, but skies it, does a John Terry-esque penalty, Champions League final. We had our chance to win it. It is, I'm not going to say that name, but our chance to win it into the back of the net. We won. It was a hell of a long game. I don't know how long it actually went on for, but the pens went on for ages. I know it still said 6-6, but they were a long, long time. Anyway, this is what we gained out of it. We got our first mosaic piece, and our player awarded was Goldin, a goalkeeper who was awful. He was 6 points lower than our worst keeper already, so there was absolutely no point in taking him, so I decided to skip that. Anyway, Latvia, Georgia and Israel opened up for us to go to. I deliberated a lot about where I was going here. I'm not sure where I actually picked now, looking back on it. I think it was between Georgia and Israel. I didn't want to go all the way up to Malta. No, not Malta. I don't know. Lithuania, that is, at the top. So it was Israel in the end. And I'm only going to show you the extended highlights here. It's going to be a lot shorter highlights than the last game. Ben Ayoun attacking. That would be a great player to get at this stage in the proceedings. And it's slotted home. Hemed scores, and it's 1-0 to Israel, and we were in a bit of trouble. Our chance came. Tennyson's is there. Out wide for Gorilli, who puts it into the middle. Tennyson's, can he become the first player to score for us? He does. I mean, the first player to score for us apart from Tricky. And there you go. We were back in it. 1-1, 52 minutes gone. Big moment. Good finish. Alright, jump into the next bit of action here. Should be able to cut very soon. There you go. Tricky's got it. Turns his man. Beautiful pace. Off he goes. He's got a man in the centre. puts it across, chance, not quite, Tricky's there, bounces off the keeper into the back of the net. We led 79th minute, and that surely is that. We had to just push to hold on to it for the rest of the game. But we defended so valiantly, I think is the word. This was the 90th minute, and I just made a stupid error there. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was trying to do a dummy something or other. But anyway, in come the corner from the mistake. The keeper's up. In it came. Ben Haim was there, and an unbelievable save to keep us in it. Second corner. Keeper stays up. And in it comes. Deep corner. Back in. Keeper holds on. And that is where I felt at the moment of relief that we'd finally done it. I booted it out to try and get a cheeky goal, but nothing quite happened from it. And that was that, full time. This is what we got from our game. One mosaic piece from Israel. The reserve player is going to be Golasso. I love that name. Golasso. He's a centre attacking mid. I'm sure he will get us plenty of Golassos. And he's 63, so he's better than Tennyson's, even though Tennyson's got our very first goal in the last game. Got his very first goal in the last game. So it was looking good in that respect. We finally got a half decent player. I think I did switch him out so he could be the main man. But that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like and a comment telling me what you thought. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because it really will help me out. We're on 95 subscribers, so getting so close to 100. This is what we unlocked, by the way. Group B. Oh, my screen just went off. Oh yeah, there you go. Group B, Andorra, Ireland, Russia, Slovenia. I don't know what that team was. But that's pretty much it. It was looking quite good. And then we'll obviously, I don't know who we'll play next. Leave that one in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next episode.